pushing our schedule this morning. We got our workout in at the gym. Trying to get that in at least a couple times a week, preferably 3, but Mr. Painter's been bowling some tournaments, so kind of have to schedule that too. Can't work out on the same day that you do that. So yes, we have been very busy in this household, but we are enjoying our life. Why is my... I'm trying to adjust. Oh, there we go. Now we can see Miss Meg. Trying to enjoy our life and make the most of it while we're doing some work and just being busy in the summertime. Tried the new wooden spatula today. Tried it with the pancakes and the eggs. It worked on both. So those are a great substitute for anybody out there using plastic. I dumped mine yesterday. I still have more plastic to get rid of. I'm going to be replacing extra plastic cutting boards with glass. Yep. Think about it. If you're cutting into a cutting board with food on it and it's made out of plastic, you're probably getting some plastic in your food. And getting rid of plastic funnels in the kitchen. I actually use funnels a lot in the kitchen. And replacing them, I'll leave that alone. Replacing them with stainless steel and glass and wood. Who would have ever thought all this newfangled high-tech stuff that works so fabulous would have harmful chemicals in it? Anyway, it's a beautiful morning, beautiful day. Look at those flowers. I just love seeing these flowers when I'm walking. So pretty. Oleanders, flowering trees. Mr. Painter's been busy. He has been working on the gravel in the yard. It's looking really nice. And a neighbor is helping him put pigeon guard around our solar panels, because if you don't, the pigeons nest up there and just makes a horrible mess. And we've kind of been needing to do this for a while, but this is the summer. It's getting done. And I'm glad he has some help, so he's not up there on that roof by himself. I picked a bunch of our celery yesterday, and I have it soaking in water. Unfortunately, I will not have time to work on it this morning. Maybe tomorrow. Might happen. And we have our wine process going. First we boiled 3 quarts of water with 3 cups of sugar, and we let it cool and we added it to it. Haven't strained it yet, but maybe this week we'll strain it. We're probably going to let it just ferment in the big stainless steel pot for another 2 weeks. There's a time frame involved with all this. Then we will sterilize some jars and put it in there and cap it to store it. And our vinegar is doing great. Vinegar is actually, it's a lot less work. So that is going to sit and ferment for another 2 weeks for salad. If we want to use it for salad. If you want to use it in cooking, you're going to want to let it ferment for a long time because you really need to build up the acidity. It's really important if you use homemade vinegar for a canning process, you want that acidity to be, oh, there's the unfriendly dog that doesn't get walks. You want that acidity to be at least 2 to 2.5% for safety for canning. Let's go this way. Come on. Let's get away from that meanie pants. I don't think it wants to be friends with us. Well, I have about 2 more months left of this job, and then I'm excited about the projects that I want to be working on. I've got some canning projects, some of which I'm going to have to do while I'm working, just because when the fruit gets ripe, you got to deal with it. But with Mr. Painter doing all that gravel in the front yard, I'm excited to resume our turtle making project. That's going to be really fun, and I'm going to share that with you. Because those turtles look so pretty. Very decorative, very simple, inexpensive to make. It just takes a little bit of time and patience. I use a mixture of Portland cement and sand. And I find if you use a darker sand, just cheap sand, right, you get a better outcome. At least I like the quality of the color better. And then I'm using, what do you call this? It's concrete stain. It's an acid. and you just paint it on the turtles or whatever cement project you're working on. And you have to be careful with this stuff. I wear glasses and rubber gloves, and I make sure I don't have any skin exposed. I don't want to accidentally drop any of that on my skin because you would get burned. And while I'm working on it, I have a solution of water and baking soda so that if I do somehow manage to get any of that on me, I can just flush it right away. So when you make these turtles, which is what I'm making, it's the mold I found. I would have done turtles or lizards. When you make them, you let them cure for about 2 weeks, and then you can paint them with the concrete acid stain. And from what I've seen, our sun does not bleach that stain out, which is remarkable, because if you ever label a plant marker and put it in the yard, if you get that color to stay on that marker for a month, you're doing good. So that concrete stain is etching stain, concrete acid stain. That is great stuff. It withstands the sun. And on that note, I hope everybody has a beautiful day today. Thanks for watching.